Oh snap, Glaze is going live.
Hey, good day, good day, good day, good day, good day, good day, good day. Hey, thank you for joining me. Just in case you're joining me for the first time, I'm your host, the one they call Brian Glaze Gibbs. And this is my ministry. This is my story. What I talk about the good, I talk about the bad, I talk about the ugly. But what I do is I seek to share my life experience, some of the things that I went through as a knucklehead adolescent, as a knucklehead young adult, thinking I was grown, thinking I was cool, wanting to be down. You know what? The difference is what I'm trying to do with my story, my ministry, getting these kids to understand that there's no shortcut in life. Only thing come fast and easy is trouble. Easy to get into and hard to get out, man. Stopping them by listening to the words that coming out of my mouth to stop them from making that multi-billion-dollar prison system their permanent address. Back in January 24th of this year, I did a piece in regards to why didn't President Trump, pardon, Lorenzo Fat Cat Nichols of his federal sentence and Howard Pappy Mason of his life sentence. You know why? And you know what? I got some resistance. I got different type of feedback, and everybody, basically saying why, or that shouldn't happen. But anyway, here it is. I find it very, very interesting that out of all the people President Trump was pardoning at the time, you know what? One in particular, and it just came out that I'm reading about it, and that's what I'm speaking about, is James Rosemond, aka Jimmy Henchman. So here it is. This is what I read. In prison, former entertainment mogul Jamie Rosemond, aka Jimmy Henchman, say President Trump pardoned him and that he should be released. More than 10 prominent celebrity supported Rosemond, who today filed a motion saying his continued imprisonment violated the Constitution. Sit back and think about it. Here it is right now is F. Trump pardoned him. Why is he still in there? If Trump pardoned him, Trump been out of office since what? Almost a year. You talking about what, January he left the office? So what happened? Anyway, Jimmy Henchman filed habeas corpus motion. Jimmy Rosemond, known previously in the music industry as Jimmy Henchman, has filed a habeas corpus motion requesting release from prison after being given multiple life sentences for ordering murders as a kingpin of a massive crime ring. His lawyer contended that President Trump had given him a pardon and left office while releasing him, and that his continued imprisonment violate the Constitution. Henchmen managed the game, during a feud with rapper 50 Cent. 50 went as far as calling Henchman a snitch. There was also accusation that Henchman was involved in the shooting of Tupac in 1994 at Quad Studio. And folks, listen, I can remember on doing a visit in Otisville when I went to see my buddy, Walter King Tut Johnson. And basically right now, he's telling me that because everybody was saying, 50 came up with the song, the feds, saying didn't know who shot Pac. I got a kite from the joint that Tut got knocked. And, everybody tried to assume and put it on Walter King Tut Johnson that he's responsible for the robbery and shooting of Tupac at the Quad Studio. And right now, to me, I sat personally with him with one of my cousins. And she was there as a witness. You know what? And it was a general conversation. He said, yo, man, I didn't do that. You know me. And the difference is everybody I know was gunplay that was involved. Don't get me wrong. Walter will pull out a gun, use a gun as far as a form of intimidation. And what I'm saying is, I done been around this cat for years. I have never, ever seen him shooting anybody. I have seen him shooting up in the air, but actually shooting a human being? No, that's not him. He would beat you down with his hand, but he's not going to. And he told me then on a visit, you know what I'm saying, back in August of 2010, that, you know what, he was set up, by the person that we're currently talking about. I don't know. I wasn't there. I was nowhere around. Getting back to the story. Okay. Jimmy Henchman continued to maintain his innocence after being tried 4 times. How can you be tried? You've been tried 4 times, being sentenced to a total of 9 consecutive life sentences, okay, and being in federal custody since 2011. Rosemond had a hung jury, and his murder conviction was overturned by the Second Circuit Federal Court after it was revealed that the key government witness told prosecutor that Rosemond never ordered him to commit murder. He told the government from the beginning. So here it is right now. You got this guy that was a witness for the government. He said he told him from the very beginning that Jimmy Henchman didn't tell him to kill anybody. Jimmy Henchman didn't give him no order. Okay? Both in private. He told the government in the very beginning, both in private meeting at trial, that Rosemond never told me to murder Lowell Fletcher and never mentioned killing Fletcher at all, according to court paper filed today in New York. On December 18, 2020, then President Trump, Donald J. Trump, commuted Rosemond's sentence to the time he had already served. President Trump telephoned Jim Brown, okay? Jim Brown, the former NFL running back, actor, and criminal justice advocate, and his wife, okay, Monique Brown, the director of a legal social justice organization, 2 of the numerous people who have supported. They supported Rosemond, okay, during this whole time. So, Jimmy Henchman's year-long effort to obtain clemency, according to the sworn declaration submitted by Brown in support of this petition, President Trump said in a room full of his staff that he had looked at everything Rosemond submitted, okay, and that he believed you guys, okay, so he believed him, but yet and still regards what, even if you believe him, then why is he still in jail? Okay, now let's go forward. The attorney is calling on President Biden to act on the confrontation and simultaneously seeking habeas corpus relief in federal court. Now, in a documentary film, Unjust, okay, Unjust Justice, executive producer by the late Michael K. Williams, journalist Don Sokarski followed the criminal charge and subsequently trial against James Rosemond. In a follow-up, Sokarski released the Jimmy Rosemond story, a companion podcast with an even deeper dive. Folks, listen, let's look at this in all this. And you sit back and you think about it. All right, here it is right now. Okay, to me, I do not know, okay, Jimmy Henchman personally. Okay, we know some of the same people. Okay, we came up in that Brooklyn area. We went through Rikers Island. We were in the same age bracket. But yet and still, regardless, here it is right now is when you sit back and you look at everything as a whole, and we talk about justice. Okay, to me, if he got pardoned, okay, justice should be served. If the President Trump at the time pardoned this man, what happened? Why is this man still in jail? To me, like right now is, guess what? Nobody else is in jail that he pardoned. So why this man is still in jail? And that's the difference. That's what people got to like sit back and think about it. Like, what the heck is going on? You don't have to be a legal scholar to see what's wrong with Jimmy conviction. Prosecutors use every unethical method in the book to put him in prison. Jimmy case is the epitome of everything that's wrong with the federal criminal justice system. It is a system where U.S. attorneys have no oversight and can create compelling narrative created by confidential informant and every reason to matter of fact lie. Okay, so you sit back and you think about that. If that's the case, guess what? Justice need to be served. Release that man. Let that man go. Right now, then Donald Trump, who's the president, exonerate him, pardon him, let him go. He did his time. Let him go. It's as simple as that. Hey, folks, listen. Let's sit back and think about it, right? Here it is right now is, why are we even talking about, you know what I'm saying, the rap, the street, and all this gangster stuff? Because once again, folks, that's what sells. Everything go by what is sell, what is hot. And the difference is, for some reason, gangster rap is hot. Okay? That street life and that lifestyle is hot. Gangster movie is hot. You look at everything that's going on. But then again, when we look at it and we see what's going on and we see some of these kids getting so caught up into this lifestyle, It have to be some type of, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, system in place that we got to get these kids to separate real from, you know what I'm saying, that fake lifestyle. You got a lot of people, what they want to do, they want to intimidate, they want to, you know, what they want to do is they want to copy what they see other people's doing. They want to copy what they see on TV. They want to copy what these rappers rapping about. Come on, folks. What we have to do is set a better example. We have to let them know, guess what, man? Listen, man. We as human beings, we as people, we are colored people, are much better than that. We are far more intelligent than we are giving our own self credit for. Listen, folks, it's not about that. Hey, hopefully right now is, guess what? You know what I'm saying? The President Donald Trump, partners, man, let that man go, man. Let that man go. Hey, listen, folks, thank you for joining me. Hit that like button, subscribe. Peace, love, and prosperity.
Especially athletes, right? So athletes always want to be buff, and they want to make sure they have a lot of energy, and they want to run, blah, blah, blah. Panoxol was good for them, and that's how it all started. You know, it started with the men that had erectile dysfunction. It started with the guys who wanted to run and buff up. So the whole industry was surrounded with that, but they called it something else. There's a lot of names for it. And then some brilliant scientist says, wow, God, if we can do nitric oxide for those things, then why can't we do it for heart? Why can't we do it for the liver? Why can't we do it for blood flow? Why can't we do it for the vessels in the brain? Why can't we do it for the vessels in the legs? You see what I'm saying? So it's a really good whole body supplement. Saying that you always want to, because I said it's a driver, the most profound thing that I found in using this is allowing a person to realize that it opens up the doorway to perfect health. And the reason why it does that is because it's the first thing you need, and the second thing you need is nutrients. So if it's a door opener, you have a very good chance of getting a better health and longevity. And that's the key to life. Oxygen.